Welcome to another Marty's Introspections and Betterment of the Male Mind. Marty's been seeing a lot of emotional men out there, and Marty just wants to say, you're weak, you're betas, you're simps. You men who are embracing your feelings, you're just being brain soiled by our feminist society. This matrix wants you to be weak. This matrix wants to imprison you in your emotions. Because when you allow your emotions to take over, you might as well be a woman. That's something for the women to do, for the ladies. But this feminist society wants men to be ladies too. So they go, oh, it's okay to cry. It's okay to feel joy and happiness. Yeah, right. Oh, you little cuck boys, little beta simps. Marty's not a beta simp, no. Marty doesn't allow his feelings to get the best of him because the only feeling Marty needs is rage. That is something that propels him forward to be a better man. Sadness, joy, no. They keep you back. Are you a weakling? You got that low T? It's literally the Boston Tea Party up in here. And all the feminists are throwing your tea off the side of a boat. And where's it going? Into the water. Wasted. No tea means you're not a real man like Marty. Marty has so much tea. He's saturated in tea. And all you men that are low on tea, you're all emotional, sad, worthless. You feel weak. Marty sees you. Marty hears you whining and crying. But a real man doesn't cry. He doesn't feel emotions like fear or sadness or anxiety. The only feeling a man can have is anger, rage, because it propels them forward into their destiny. A true hero doesn't sit around and cry. A true hero doesn't dance around with joy when he succeeds at something. No, he keeps going. He doesn't indulge in his success. That's not a real man. A real man feels the rage of his being. He lets that high tea, he lets that high tea influence his rage, his anger, his drive, his determination to become the best man he can, to take over the world. Now, Marty says that in a metaphorical sense, but he also means it in a literal sense. Men, if you're not trying to take over the world, then you're a beta boy. A little beta, little sissy boy. Little cuck, little beta, little sissy boy. Little cuck, little sissy boy. Little beta, cuck, little beta, cuck, little beta, cuck.
Little sissy boy.
Little cuck beta, sissy, little cuck beta, sissy, little cuck beta, sissy, cuck. What Marty's trying to say is that any man who cries is not a real man. Hold back your tears. Oh, Marty, but what happens when I feel sad? The fact that you've allowed yourself to feel sad means that you are a beta. A man should be stoic. He should be a sculpture made out of marble, stone, bullets, swords, arrows. They don't faze him. He doesn't even allow himself to feel a thing because he's so hard. A man of stone is so hard. He's so hard all the time that nothing else can get through him. Not love. Right, Marty established that in the last introspection and betterment of the male mind. Men don't feel love. Men don't allow their hard being, their stoic being, to be infiltrated by love. No. A man is like a statue. He stays in place. He's moving in his mind. He's not staying in place. He's not, a statue obviously stays in place. A man is in motion, okay? He's not necessarily a sculpture. It's a metaphor. Marty uses metaphors to color the reality we live in. He doesn't try to, all right, Marty is a man who is a statue. Marty is like a statue. He's made of stone. He's hard all the time. Marty is so hard, it hurts. It hurts how hard Marty is. But if you're a real man, you don't allow pain to hold you back. No, Marty doesn't cry. Maybe he sees something profound and beautiful, something that resonates beyond reality into a dream world. Maybe he's sitting and he sees a sunset. The sky is painted a rainbow of colors, these deep purples, reds, oranges, yellows, like a profound painting painted by God herself. When Marty stares at that sunset, at that expanse of beauty, it's almost like the goddess is opening up her chest, allowing Marty to view into her heart. And in an odd way, she embraces him, takes him in her arms, and every ailment, every doubt, every discomfort, every uncertainty is put at ease. It's a symphony. Don't you hear it? Don't you hear the notes of existence? The crescendo, the legato, the piano, the mezzo piano of the symphony of our lives. Do you hear that? Marty hears it. Marty hears it. Marty hears it. It's almost like that goddess is staring into Marty's eyes, saying it's gonna be okay. All that doubt, all that fear, all that insecurity you have, Marty. Not that Marty has any of that. Marty's a high value man. But maybe, in this circumstance, you embrace the possibility that that's what it is, right? Marty does not have insecurities. Marty is not uncertain. Marty does not feel doubt. Marty is so hard it hurts. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it wonderful? And maybe it gets to the point where it's so overwhelming. There's so much happening. You're embraced by this goddess that all of a sudden you feel the tears come to your eyes. But no, Marty doesn't fall for that. Marty doesn't fall for beauty or wonder. No, because the world is logical. It's not wonderful or magical or anything like that. No, it is a logical thing. Marty looks at a sunset and goes, yeah, those are obviously the colors that would happen during a sunset because of the clouds, right? Because of the angle of the sun, because of the moisture in the air. Duh. Okay? If you see a thing that you think is beautiful, no, it can be brought down to its logical end. Because it's not beautiful, it's just what it is. That is the Matrix weakening your mind. Marty doesn't fall for that. Marty doesn't fall for beauty. Because a man doesn't cry. He suppresses that feeling. He does not allow that feeling to boil up. Maybe sometimes you feel like you're boiling over, like a pot of boiling water. And you feel those emotions coming up and you don't know what to do with it. But you can always turn it into rage, men. Rage is the healthy way to deal with your emotions. Men, crying shows weakness. And a man should never reveal any weakness at all. So don't cry, men. Don't you dare cry. Be stoic. Be stone. If you cry because of a sunset, you're letting beauty conquer you. And we are at war with beauty, men. Beauty is just a mirage over reality. Men know that beauty isn't a real thing. It's not something that propels us towards success. Okay, men? We all know that. We are at war with beauty. This matrix is trying to make you cry. This matrix is trying to weaken you. This matrix is trying to take this amazing stone statue that is you, and they're trying to weaken it. Bullets, arrows, swords, they won't break that stone. But you know what will? Tears. Tears will erode that structure, that beautiful, that strong, capable structure of stone. Over time, your tears, your sadness will weaken you. So men, don't cry. Let your rage, let your anger propel you forward. All right, it's not going to destroy you inside, but this feminist society doesn't want you to be angry. No, because it means you will be powerful. So men, remember, if you feel sad, you're not a real man. You're a simp. You're a beta. Replace that sadness with anger. Let the thing that made you sad frustrate you, put you into rage. That's the best way for a man to be a man, is to let his rage consume him. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Because if you don't, you're a simp boy. If you want to be an alpha male, make sure you support High Value Marty by visiting his Patreon page, his PayPal account, or his Buy Me a Coffee account. Prove how much you make as a high value man to Marty. If you give $1, well, Marty knows that you're not a real high value man. If you give $10, yeah, you're getting there. But if you give $100 to Marty, Marty knows that you're truly high value. All right? So don't hold back your high value men. Little beta, cuck, little beta, cuck, little beta, cuck.
Little sissy boy.
Little sissy beta, sissy, little sissy beta, sissy, little sissy beta, sissy cuck. Don't you hear?